Hello, 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 cherry blossoms. It's me, Mrs. Munson VA, and I am back with another video. So, first and foremost, sorry for being absent for a while after the last videos I posted. I had no ideas. And I've been lazy. Well, I did have ideas planned. Like, I do have ideas, but they're not, like, perfect, so I can't do anything with them. But I'm working on it, I promise. But, anyway, I did, however, post a community post, which, I checked today to see that nobody really interacted with, which is fine because you don't have to comment on my stuff if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. Yeah. And I know that I'm sure a lot of you are missing my Eddie audios. Which is understandable, but his videos are the ideas that I have that are not fully perfect, so I can't make him anything. But I'm working on it, I promise. Eddie's gonna come back, I promise. He will be back. But I am going to say not anytime soon. But if you did see my community post and you cared, which a lot of you probably didn't, but I'm going to do it anyway because I said so. There is another character that I'm going to be introducing to my channel. Did anyone ask for this character? No. But am I going to do it? Yes. You know why? Because this is my channel and I can do what I want. Sorry, that was mean. Anyway, but this character is a character that I greatly love and appreciate that the amazing Mary Audios introduced to me. We love her. I will be tagging her in this video because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Anyway, but yeah. Sorry, I'm in my bathroom again. But this character is a character that I love very much. I've been obsessing with this character for a while. And you know what? Why don't I just show you? Here he is. Yay! It's Sylus. Did anyone ask for Sylus? No. Am I still gonna make a Sylus video? Yes. Am I scared about how this is gonna turn out? Absolutely. And I'm nervous. I'm nervous to do Sylus because we're just gonna say this right now. If you know how he sounds, you understand my position. If you don't know, I'll show you. Here we go.
Right there. Shh. She's coming. Pretend you're a coat that doesn't breathe or have a heartbeat. It should be easy. I did nothing wrong. And if we meet, we can say hello to each other. Want some help? Yes, no, maybe so.
I'll take this for 1 million. Please wrap it up for me.
5 million.
Why?
Your offer will make people think I'm broke. Wouldn't want that, sweetie.
So, what's your plan?
Chop it off.
But it seems to be some sort of energy linkage. Can I even physically attack it?
I was talking about your hand.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. So now that you know, for obvious reasons, I can't do that because I'm a girl. My voice can't get that deep. So I'm nervous because there's pretty much like no alternative that really brings me even close to how Sylus sounds. So Sylus is gonna sound like a whole woman. So it sounds like, it's gonna sound like it's supposed to be like a gender bent version of him, but it's not. It's supposed to be him. Like, it's him. It's just, I'm a girl and I don't have that kind of range. So you're gonna have to deal, what you hear is what you get. So, yeah. I'll try to make my voice sound like kind of the way his sounds just as a girl. So, like, kind of, I don't know how to describe it. You heard it like that, but like, but yeah, I can't promise that it's gonna be good, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm bored and it's an idea and I liked it, and yeah. So yeah, but yeah, pretty much this, but like, yeah, this, I have been obsessing over Sylus for a while and I'm in love with him, and yeah, and I'm going to be tagging Mary Audios in this video because her and I love Sylus. He's great. Yeah. He is from a game called Love in Deep Space. If you don't know what that is, it's obviously not your thing, so that's fine. But yeah, but pretty much, this is probably gonna be like one of, if not my longest video, just because of what the idea for this video is. Will I get this done today? I don't know. Am I gonna try whilst also having other things to do? Yes. I don't even know what time it is now because, yeah. But like, yeah, but pretty much, in this video, you're probably not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about, but am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. Because I'm bored and I'm Mrs. Munson being. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry, that sounds mean, but yeah, it's just something I wanted to try, and I've been like on the fence about it for a while, and I also had no idea, but yesterday I came up with something just off the top of my head. So it was yesterday, so I don't know if I'll remember everything, but I'm pretty sure most of it's like in my brain still. So yeah, but pretty much it's gonna be like a combination of a lot of different things. So it's gonna be like your first meeting, you guys falling in love, you guys confessing, and then you guys like, and then it's just gonna be like a whole thing. There's probably gonna be a proposal in it because I said so. You're probably gonna get like an entire lifetime of events in this one video, so that's probably why it's gonna be super fucking long. And you're gonna get a lot of lore about Sylus that you probably don't know because you probably don't play the game and you probably don't give a fuck about Sylus. But I give a fuck about Sylus, and I know all the things pretty much about him, all the sad details. Very, very sad. He is a very sad character, but it's okay. But yeah. I'll give you like a brief summary of what Love in Deep Space is in my brain. I don't know. Because I don't know. I haven't played the game because I don't have storage on my phone. Which is sad. Anyway, so pretty much Love in Deep Space is a game where it's like a fantasy RPG where you interact with all these different characters and you can date all these different characters. Like, they're all love interests to you. Is it a harem? I don't know. Do you have to pick one? I don't know. I haven't played it yet. It consists of 5 different characters now. 5 different characters named Xavier, Raphael, Zane, Sylus, and Caleb. And pretty much Xavier is Xavier. I don't know what he does. I haven't looked into him. Raphael is a painter. He's a drama queen. He's a merman. He's very dramatic. That's what I'm saying. Zane is a doctor. Very cold. Doesn't really seem to care about anything, but he loves the main character deeply. And he has like ice powers or something. I don't know. And then there's Sylus, who I'll get to in a minute. And there's Caleb, who's your character's childhood friend, who now grew up. He lost an arm. He's obsessed with you. I don't know. Very protective. I don't know. But Sylus has a very sad story. He's a dragon. Let that sit with you. He's a dragon. His entire species has pretty much been killed off by, I think, people. I don't know. He's the last of his kind. He doesn't fit in with either humans or dragons because he doesn't fit in with humans because of his dragon-like features. He doesn't fit in with dragons because of his human-like features. So he's always had to like cut off his horns and cut off his tail so he could like fit in and stuff. That's what I read from like someone who loves him. So I don't know. And he's been alone for many, many years. And he has a curse where pretty much he can love you, but he can't like be with you because either he's going to kill you because he's going to kill you. He's going to like lose control and kill you. So he makes you kill him so that he doesn't kill you. And then you guys like meet up. But he can never really truly die, quote unquote. It's like he can die, but he can't like stay dead, really. Because he like died, but then he's like not dead. I don't know. He's confusing. Look him up if you are curious. I don't know. But yeah. But like pretty much like his soul and like the main character, which is your souls are like bound together as well as like your deaths or something. So I don't know what that means. But like yeah. But like he loved you and then you had to kill him because he was gonna kill you and blah 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 blah. But yeah, that's not the storyline we're going with in this video. No. Did you ask for that explanation? No. But did I give it to you? Yes. Is it 'cause I can? Absolutely. Anyway. So pretty much in this video, to give you like a brief little synopsis, because I don't want to spoil anything. You aren't human, so if you wanted that, sorry, you're not. You're like I don't want to spoil it because it's fun. Anyway. But pretty much, you're very special. I'm going to say that. You're special. And you find him, and he's, like, not happy about it. And he doesn't like you at first, but then he gets to know you, and then he likes you. And then, like, you know, you guys grow feelings for each other, blah, 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 blah. Something sad happens, and then blah, 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 blah. Watch the video. If you want to know. But, yeah. I put a lot of thought into this video. I put a lot of thought into all my videos, but this is the one that I've pretty much, like, put the most thought into. So, again, am I scared? Yes. But am I also excited? Absolutely. If this is cringy, I don't care. Because I made it. I don't care if it's cringy. If you don't like it, then you don't have to watch it. I have other videos in my arsenal of videos that you can watch. I just really wanted to try this out. So if you don't like it, understandable. It's not for you. It sucked, maybe. You can watch my other videos or you can watch videos by somebody else. But hopefully you do like this video. But if you don't, it's understandable. Not everybody has to like what I make. But if you do, that's great. Because that's all I want, is for you to be happy with my videos. Anyway. But yeah, I'll shut up and stop rambling because Johnny's getting annoyed and he's falling asleep. So I'm just gonna go on with the video. So yeah, I guess on with the video. Bye. Okay, so basically, to set the scene, you're gonna get like a lot of like random ass like lore shit going on, but yeah, so pretty much to set the scene, you, the listener, sorry, you, the listener, are like I said, you're not, like I said before, you're not human. You're not a human. You're like, essentially, you're like a goddess, pretty much. And it's like, but like pretty much like your whole thing is like you are like in tune with like the stars and shit, and like the constellations and like all this other stuff, like a lot of astrology shit. And like you were like chilling, doing your little astrology goddess stuff, and you're like I said, you're in tune with like the stars and stuff, so like sometimes like the universe like tells you, like pretty much you rely on like the universe to tell you like what's wrong, and like, or like if anything's wrong, or what to do, like if this, like I don't know, you just like you're the goddess of astrology pretty much, and you're chilling, doing your whole thing, and you know, you pretty much hear like this voice from like the universe or something. If this sounds stupid, be nice to me, okay? I made this up myself. Don't be mean to me. Anyway, but essentially, you get told by like the universe that like something's wrong with this specific person or being. I'm gonna say being because he's not real. He's like not technically like a human, but like and if I get any of this wrong, Alex will correct me if I get it wrong. So, but like, yeah. So essentially, you get told by the universe that something's going on with this specific being, and that you need to go out and find him and help him and stuff. And he has dealt, like, he's like lived a life of like suffering and stuff, and like you need to help him or something, and like you're like, oh no, that sounds so sad, I need to like look in to see who this is, and you find like his constellation that's like in tune with like his birth sign or something, because he's an Aries, so that he has a constellation. So you find like his constellation, you align it with like his birthstone or something, and like when you do that, you can look into like his life. Well, like normally if you do that with like anyone else, so like say like you do it with someone, like you do that for someone who like, you do that for someone, you can do that for someone, and you can see like how their life will go. pretty much, like, you can see, like, the vibe of how it's gonna go. You can see, like, actions they're gonna make. But sometimes you can't do that. And, like, it's only if you are a part of that person or that, like, being's, like, life. Like, if you, like, are a part of it somehow. Like, if you, like, let's say, like, if you, like, were in a relationship with said person, you can't see, like, how their life's gonna go or, like, see any hints on, like, how it's gonna go because you're a part of it. So, like, you can't, like, see into, like, their future, essentially, if you're a part of it. So, like, you do that for Sylus, and, like, you find out what his name is, and, like, what's been going on with him, blah, 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 where he is, blah, blah. But you can't see anywhere, like, beyond a certain point. Like, how his, like, any like, future decisions he's gonna make, or, like, any certain choice, like, you don't know what he's gonna do. So, yeah. So, yeah. The universe tells you that he's sad, pretty much, and you need to go find him and help him through, like, his suffering and stuff. Like, but since you don't know what it is, because it's past, like, a certain point that you can see, you have to figure it out yourself. So you do. So you go, and you, like, go on to, like, the land of, like, the living and shit, I don't know. And you go and you look for him and stuff. And then you, like, it takes you, like, a good few, let's just say, like, a good few years for you to find him. Like, because, like, I don't know, it just does. So, like, mind you, it takes you a while to find him, and then you finally, like, stumble across, like, this cave that you find. And you're like, oh, okay, he's probably in here. So you go into the cave, and you see, like, all this shiny stuff and everything. And, like, you look around, you're looking around, you're trying to find him, and then you see, like, a shadow ahead of you, and you're like, oh, I wonder what that is. And you're like, hello, visitor. But then, like, as you, like, go further into the cave, he sees you. He's like, I don't like that. So then he, like, kind of, like, pins you against, like, the wall of the cave, I guess. And then, like, he has, like I said, he has a tail, and it gets pointy at the end, so he, like, presses it, like, against your neck to, like, threateningly. Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty much what happens, where you're at. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say this again. Please, please, please. Not me referencing Sabrina Carpenter, but please, 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 please be nice to me about Sylus's voice, okay? Please be nice. Please. I'm gonna do my best, okay? I'm sorry. Please be nice. Please be nice. I promise I'm doing my best here, okay? I'm doing my best. Please be nice. Please. Please do not comment in my comment section saying, your Sylus voice is so cringy and dumb, it doesn't even sound like him. I know. Okay, I know. Please be nice to me. Please be nice. I know it's gonna suck, okay? I know it's gonna suck. Please be nice to me. Also, to ease all of your minds, I will not be growling. I promise. Just know that you are pinned. You are. I'm not gonna, like, growl, because I don't want to do that. I'm not confident enough to do that. So I'm not going to be doing that to ease your minds, but know that you are pinned when this is happening. So yeah. Okay, I'm done. Why are you here? What do you want? Oh, I'm sorry. Is me pinning you against the wall not proper etiquette for a visitor? You know, coming in without permission is also kind of rude too. What do you want? I don't have all day. If you're here to try to kill me, go ahead. It's probably gonna end the way it usually does. Well, surely you're not gonna succeed. What? Okay. You're not here to kill me. Okay. No, yeah, no, definitely. I definitely believe you, sweetie. I definitely do. Okay, then why else are you here? Hello? Why are you here, if it's not to kill me? What, you come here to exchange highs? Hello, my name is... Who might you be? That kind of thing. What? You're here to help me. With what? Huh? You're here to help ease my suffering. Bold of you to assume that I'm suffering first and foremost. What do you mean it's not an assumption? Okay. Then tell me, how do you know that I've lived with such suffering? Oh. So we have a goddess here now, do we? Oh, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I do. I'm just gonna say you do have your work cut out for you if you are here to help me. No. Do you know how to prevent it? My suffering, that is. You don't. Well, isn't that interesting? So you're going in blind with this, huh? Intriguing. Well, besides almost getting killed by several people and being the last of my kind, I can't really tell you what's going on with me. Sorry. But it appears to me that this entire journey that you've taken is a waste of your time. I mean, how long did it take for you to find me? No. How unfortunate. I'm sorry. Well, isn't that quite a presumptuous statement? Oh, nothing. It's just you barge in to my abode here, and now you're saying that you are gonna stay until you figure it out? I don't think I agree to that, sweetie. Well, I won't say I'll try to stop you. Where else will you stay if not here? So, I'm not opposed to it. No, this isn't because I like you. You've only inconvenienced yourself. I'm aware that you are a goddess, yet just because you are doesn't mean I'm not going to treat you like I do everybody else, sweetie. Are we getting irritated now? How adorable. I don't care where you sleep, just try not to bother me if you're capable. Well, I'll be looking forward to it. Are you expecting me to address you more respectfully? My apologies. What is it that I'm supposed to call you? Your Highness? What? My liege? What? What am I supposed to address you as? Madam? I'm sure I have something. Well, once you're here, whatever that is mine is yours. Again, I don't mind where you sleep. Just try not to be a nuisance. As you wish, my lady. What, you don't like it? Well, I don't have anything else. I might as well call you that. And considering that you are in my presence, I don't think you are really in a position to be picky, my lady. You'll warm up to it. So what's your plan with this? What, are you gonna follow me around like a little lost puppy? Make sure I don't hurt myself. Gonna take care of the big scary things that are gonna try and hurt me or something. Or are you gonna pull more statements like that out of your little arsenal as if you know what I've been through? Just because you saw what I've been through your little magic bubble doesn't mean you truly understand, my lady. As I've said, I won't try to discourage you from this. You have a job to do, just as I have one to do. But I never said I'd make it easy. It's more amusing that way, isn't it? Well, as I've said, you have your work cut out for you. There's not much I can say. Good luck. Sorry. There was something in my throat and I was pushing it back the entire time. Okay. Anyway, so that happens. You find him. You guys exchange those words. And then your journey begins of you trying to help him. You didn't know where to even start. Sorry. Anyway, you didn't know where to start with this because you don't know what's really wrong. You just know what you've seen so far. So you pretty much just try to pretty much substitute yourself as like a companion for him. So like you check on him from time to time, you make him food, you take care of him. You're pretty much just like you're pretty much just letting him know that you're there for him. And at first he's like annoyed by this because he told you like as long as you're not a nuisance you can like stay around. And that's like exactly what you're doing, is kind of like putting yourself in these situations where you're just like kind of bothering him. Even though you're not trying to bother him, you're just trying to like be someone that he can trust, like be someone that he can like talk to, feel comfortable around, you know, that kind of stuff. And like he does not like you, really. He does not like you right now. And like he doesn't really care like your status like as like a goddess or anything. He just really is annoyed that you're there. So he like pushes you away. He like scoffs at you. He like makes like all these little annoyed noises and saying like, oh my god, you're so annoying, like you're always in my way, blah 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 blah. But like as time goes on, the kind of like that feeling he has towards you kind of just like disappears. Like the more you stayed around, the more he got used to you being around. And then you would do like tiny gestures for him, like you'd make him something, or you'd go out and like buy him something, or you know, something like that. You'd like make like little flowers, or like you'd make things like, because you have like powers and stuff, so you can like summon little things. You can make little stars appear and stuff, and you can like make things out of it, like. And like, yeah, he started to get used to you. So, like, one day you pretty much just, like, leave because, like, he's just, like, brushing you off like he usually does. It's like, oh my god, like, go away, you're so annoying. And then you leave, and then he, like, kind of just smirks, but then he gets, like, kind of, but, like, then he kind of just makes, like, this little face, like, oh, yeah, see, expected, you know, and you know, he just, like, kind of expected you to, like, leave eventually, because nobody really wants to, like, be around him, because, like, he's not the best. Like, well, he's always just, like, got that vibe, just like, oh my god, like, he's not the best to be around. Like, he's mean, he's dangerous, he's just, like, he's scary, like, nobody wants to be around him. So, like, you know, he, like, you leave because he's, like, brushing you off, trying to make you, like, go away, like, push you away so that you don't, like, waste your time, like, trying to, like, hang out with him. But then, like, you come back after a while, and you, like, find him, and you, like, tap his shoulder, and then he, like, looks back, and he's like, wow, you're still here? Like, what the fuck are you doing here? But he, like, puts up his, like, little facade again, just like, oh my god, you're still here, it's so annoying, why are you still here? And, like, yeah, that's where we are. Oh, you're here. What is it now that you want to bug me with? What? No, I'm not gonna close my eyes. No. Why do you want me to close my eyes? Fine. I'll amuse you. There, my eyes are closed. What is it? So, like, you find him, and he's like, ew. And then you're like, I have something for you, close your eyes. And he's like, no, I'm not going to close my eyes. And you're like, close your eyes. He's like, why do I need to close my eyes for this? Like, what do you want? Like, why am I closing my eyes? And you're like, because I have something for you, and I am a goddess, plus your guardian, and you have to do what I say. Like, I am here for you, so you have to do what I say. And he's like, oh my god, fine, I'll do it. Like, and so he closes his eyes, and then you, like, smile, and then you, like, put something, like, on his head, and then he, like, closes his eyes and stuff. And, well, like, not close his eyes, he opens his eyes in surprise, and he's like, what did you do? So, yeah. What was that? What did you do? What did you put on my head? What do you mean it's not done? What are you gonna do? What is that? Stardust. What are you gonna do with it? Oh. A little warning would have been nice. What? Why are you giving this to me? What is this? You made me a flower crown. Why? I don't hate it. It's nice. Thank you. You didn't have to do this, though. You wanted to. Why? Did you feel obligated? Just because you wanted to. why would you do something out of nowhere just because you wanted to? There has to be a reason. Because we're friends. I don't believe I ever agreed to that. I didn't say I didn't want to be friends. I just said I didn't agree. No. Look at you. Getting all mad. You're like a little kitten. Maybe that's what I'll call you. What? I think the name suits you. You're small. And you're feisty. Like a kitten. It was a very sweet gesture, thank you. I suppose this does mean I wouldn't mind being acquainted with you in terms of friendship. Whatever. You're still quite the thorn in my side, though. My lady. Yeah, so you make him a flower crown, and you blow, like, stardust on it to make it, like, all sparkly, because you know he likes shiny things. So he's like, oh, isn't that sweet? And then you're like, he's like, why did you do that for me? And you're like, because you're my friend, and that's what friends do. And then, like, his eyes kind of widen, but you don't notice. His eyes kind of widen. Sorry. But your eyes kind of widen. Well, his eyes kind of widen at, like, you calling him your friend. But then he, like, tries to play it off like it doesn't, like, mean that much. He's like, oh, yeah, okay. And then he's like, I wouldn't mind, like, being friends with you. So, you guys are friends now. And then as time goes on, you guys are, like, more friendly towards each other. Like, he just genuinely starts to like having you around. And, like, he had to tell you that you didn't have to keep making him stuff, that you can just, like, hang out with him. Like, your presence is enough for him. And, like, yeah. And, like, one night, like, one day, you're just, like, walking around. You're walking with him, like, through the flowers. Like, a flower field that's, like, nearby. And you, like, sit with him, like, on a hill. And you, like, look on to the distance and stuff. And you're making him something. And that's, like, where you are. What are you doing? Another one? Don't you ever get tired of making those? I know you always say you can never have too many, but you don't always have to make me something. I'm starting to appreciate your company more than the gifts I receive from you. I think it would look way more flattering on you. Shh, hold still. It's pretty. It complements your hair and your eyes. I have never denied that you are very pretty. You are quite beautiful, my lady. I do come here quite often to clear my mind. Well, when you're surrounded by a bunch of people who hate you, you learn to get used to being alone. I do suppose that I'm not alone now, though. I don't mind. Someone else to bother. Isn't that sweet? You're too kind, my lady. No, it doesn't bother me. I quite like it. Though, I may have to keep a few of the townspeople away from you. Wouldn't want you falling into the wrong hands now, would we? Another. I do suppose we're matching. Thank you. I like it. So yeah, you guys are like sitting there and you made him like a flower crown, but then he gave it to you and then you made him another one. And you're like, there, now we match. Blah, 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 blah. And like you guys are sitting and then like the wind picks up and it blows like a bunch of like flower petals and like one gets stuck in like your hair. He notices and then you like look up and you're like, what? And then that's where we are. Hold on. Hold still. You have a flower petal in your hair. There. Your hair is quite soft. Not cold. It's getting late. We should go back inside. Don't you think? Come on. Wouldn't want you catching a cold. So, yeah, that happens. And when he takes like the flower petal out of your hair, you guys like exchange eye contact. Like, wow, you're so pretty. Like, yeah, like you start getting flustered as he takes like the flower petal out of your hair. And then he, gets flustered himself, but he doesn't like show it. He just kind of leans back. And then you guys go back inside. And then that sparks a new chapter of your relationship. You start feeling like a certain way towards him. Like you start feeling like a deeper fondness for him. Like you get like sad when he's not talkative with you, or like when he's gone for long periods of time, you get like a little jealous. You're like, who's he seeing? Like, and then like you're always like wanting to be around him, like he's like, you're just like, you've grown, you gained a crush on him is pretty much what I'm saying, like. But you never say anything because you don't know, like, if he likes you back. And like for a long period of time, like, he didn't like you back. He just like thought of you the same. Like, he was fond of you, but not like that. But like, and like after like a while of like spending time with you and like more situations happen, he like actually starts to develop like what you have for him, like you, like a lot of the things you do, like, he finds adorable, or like he just like finds moments where he just like stares at you for a really long time because like you're so pretty. But like, and like for a while he didn't know what it was because like he's never like felt that way with anybody, and like it's like a whole thing. But like he like grew to like fall in love with you, but like he didn't know what it was because he's never like really felt like love for someone. But yeah. And then you guys like are sitting in like silence, like you're making something like out of stars, and then he's like reading or something, and you're just like sitting in silence. And then like I guess like you kind of just like ask him like, oh, like what were things like before, like, because he told you like what happened, like with like the rest of like his kind, like they were all like killed and stuff. He's like the last of his kind, and he told you like how that happened. And yeah, so you guys are just like sitting, and then you just like eventually you just like ask him like about it, and that's where we are. You're staring. Is there something you wanted to ask me? I can tell. You're not good at hiding it. You can ask. I don't mind. What about them? In a way, I guess you could say they were kind of like family to me. Why? I don't remember much, honestly. I remember there used to be a lot more than just me, obviously. There were quite a few. We didn't do much. We would go out every now and then. We would collect shiny things. We would fly around every now and then. Feel the wind beneath our wings. They were simpler times back then. Until they were all killed. I was younger, so I don't remember much, but I remember hearing it happen. It was loud. And I heard cries, but I didn't leave. Being locked away kind of is inconvenient at a time like that. But the screams got louder, and the cries got more desperate, until suddenly everything just went quiet. I knew then that nobody was alive. At the time, it was sad, I suppose, but there was no point in dwelling. No amount of tears could bring anything back. So I didn't cry. I just left. Left it all behind. There was no point in keeping anything. I kept a few things, but there was no point in staying somewhere that only brought painful memories, so I left. I almost died until I was found. But nothing really good came out of it, except for the fact that I made it out alive. But not a lot of people thought that was the best. So they kept trying to kill me, so I've been dealing with that ever since. No, actually, I haven't. Love isn't really something that is in the cards for me, I guess. It's a long story, kind of. I wouldn't want to bore you with the details. What about you? Anyone you are betrothed to? No. I'm baffled. Well, someone as lovely as you, and someone of your caliber, I'm surprised that nobody's ever caught your eye. Anyone's really had their eyes set on you. I suppose someone of your caliber does spend a lot of time alone. Well, for me, it's different. And I choose to do this. It's not exactly something that is entirely a choice, but I choose to follow along. For me, it's either this or inevitable suffering. Not for me, but for whoever is stuck with me. There's a curse that us dragons have that says that if we are to love someone, it isn't meant to last. It pretty much goes that eventually, whether we want to or not, we'll end up losing control and killing the person that we love. We can't help it, but that's what happens. Luckily, I've never felt that for anybody, so I never had to deal with it. But I've heard of it happening. I've seen it happen, so I always chose to avoid it as best as I can. But I've never felt that way for anybody, so it's not something that concerns me. If you ask me, I think this whole love nonsense is a waste of time. What's the point in wasting your time on someone who's only going to leave eventually? I haven't been shown that kind of... I haven't been given such treatment from anybody, so... I've just always chosen to not believe that it exists. It's only a fabrication meant to waste someone's time. Oh, you beg to differ? And why might that be? Well, it's not surprising that we don't see eye to eye. You have your opinions, I have mine. Agree to disagree, I'll say. My lady. So yeah, you guys have that heartfelt conversation about love and stuff. And, you know, you get sad because he tells you that, like, he's never, like, felt love before, and... you know, what happened when his kind was killed. Again, this is probably not even close to accurate, but it's my video and I can make it however I want. Also, Alex will fix it because I can't play the game because I don't have storage. But anyway, so yeah, you guys do that, and then time goes on. And your feelings for him deepen, his feelings for you deepen. He starts to get scared because he's like this entire time he hasn't been feeling love for anybody. And now he's like feeling this way towards you. And he's like, I can't let this get any worse. Or like something horrible is going to happen and then I'm going to like... hurt her or something. So he like starts to like try to make himself believe like, oh, that's not what it is, I'm just confused. And then one night you are like back in the flower field and stuff, and he finds you, and he like, cause like something happened to like make you sad, cause like you're just sad. No, cause like you guys like went out and you guys saw like two people like kill a deer and stuff, and then you started to get sad, and that made you sad, and you went up to the deer and you like put it like, and you like kind of like just did like your little magical astrology goddess stuff, and then you just like leave it. So like that's where you are, I guess. What are you doing? What are you gonna do with those? You're gonna make something? Why am I not surprised? Shh. I hear something. Hunters. No. They're not after me. I think they're leaving. It's for the best. I don't think I have the energy to deal with that right now. Looks to me like they're gone. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Isn't that sad? Looks like they killed a deer. No, it's still moving. What are you doing? Listener, what are you doing? So, you like find the deer and it's like still alive. And it's like kicking its legs and stuff. And it's like in pain. And you like kind of bend down and he follows you and he's like watching you. And he's like, what are you doing? And like, you like gently like pet its fur and like you start crying. And like you do like little glowy astrology stuff to like see like what's gonna happen to him, and you like smile bittersweetly, and then like yeah, it's where you are. Also, like from here to like a certain to like however long, like through I'll like I'll like say when I'm gonna do it, but I will be voicing you guys on like now on like and like on multiple parts of like the video, so just to let you know. Also, I spent like a while trying to figure out if I'm gonna make you guys British or not. I'm not, so just also to let you know that. I don't know why that's important. You poor thing. Shh. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You'll be okay. You've lived a long life. You can let go now. Yeah. So you say that depressing stuff. And then, you know, the deer dies and you're like, ugh. And then Sylus is like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. And then, you know, you guys go back to like where you guys were. And then you've been sad for like the rest of the day. Now, like, it's the nighttime. And you went out to the flower field to like get your mind off of stuff. And you're like not making anything. You just like look up, like look at the stars and stuff. And he followed you. And he like follows you to like the field and sees you. And like he sits next to you. He doesn't ask if he can, but he sits next to you. And that's where you guys are. And I'm gonna voice you for this too. Yeah. Why are you out here by yourself? Well, aren't you one to get to the point? Hello to you too, Sylus. My apologies. Was I supposed to say hello first? No, I suppose not. Are you alright? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. Something told me to just come out here and look at the stars. It's something I do when I'm feeling this way. In what way is that? Empty, I suppose. I don't know. Is this because of the deer we found? It has a part to play, yes. It's strange, I know. I shouldn't be saddened by things like this. It's natural. It's a part of life. I've seen it many times before. But sometimes it's just hard. It's understandable. Not everyone is supposed to feel the same. It's not for the reason that you might think. What do you mean? So, like, you let out, like, this deep breath, and, like, you remember, like, this story that you were told when you were little, and that's, like, what this is. And I'm gonna voice you for this, too. There was a story that I was told when I was a girl. I can't remember who told me, but it's something that resonated with me for all these years. Would you like to hear it? So, like, you ask him that, and then Sylus, like, nods. And you smile, and you're like, here we go! Like, it's like, yeah. So, yeah. There was a story I was told as a girl. That when someone is born into this world, they are each assigned a star. When you are born, the star is bright, almost blinding. But as you grow older, it is up to you to keep it alive. If you are kind, and if your heart is pure, your star will continue to glow. But if you are not, and your intentions in this world are evil, your star will die, never to glow again. The glow of your star represents all things good, If by the end of your life, your star glows as bright as it did when you were born, then you have lived a fulfilling life, one without regret. And once you die, you will become the star you were assigned at birth, and you will be remembered for all eternity. But if by the end of your life, your star is dead, you have led a life of suffering. And as your star once did, in your final moments, your very being will turn to dust, never to be remembered by anyone. But no matter what, each living being is given a peaceful death, because no being on this earth ever deserves suffering, in life nor in death. Though I beg to differ. So, like, you begin this story and you tell Sylus, and he, like, is smiling because it's, like, a pretty story, and you're, like, telling it in a pretty way and stuff. So he's, like, listening to you, and then you, like, look up at the stars for a while, like, smiling, and then your expression just kind of becomes sad, and, like, yeah, you just become sad, and then you just, like, kind of just start saying nonsense, you know. It sounds beautiful, honestly. So, like, you say that, and then Sylus kind of just, like, looks at you, and, like, he, like, flops his head to, like, look at you, and then he just, like, grabs your face and, like, turns it to him. He's just like, what's the matter? So that's, like, where we're at. What's the matter, kitten? Throughout my long lifespan, I've seen people experience both of these outcomes. Each time the person passing has felt peace. I, however, am unable to experience either of these things. What do you mean? So, like, he asks that, and you kind of just, like, look back up at the stars and stuff, and you just, like, continue. I was born into this world just as you were born. But unlike you, I was born without a star. I am bound to this world for eternity. I have walked this earth for many centuries, and I am bound to walk it for many more. And every person I see reach the end of their life, I am to be shown the one thing I cannot have. So, like, you say that, and he just, like, looks at you, like, with concern, and he's just like, what do you mean? Like, where is this going? Like, I'm concerned. So, like, yeah, that's where it is. And what might that be? The gift of blissful death. So, like, you say that, and then his eyes kind of, like, widen, and he's just like, whoa. That's not what I was expecting. Like, you know, like, he's kind of just taken aback. Like, he didn't know you were gonna say that. So, like, yeah, he just doesn't know, like, what's going, like, he just kind of stays silent, and then you just continue. For centuries, I have been reminded of one pleasure I cannot have. Therefore, I have no star. It's almost laughable when you think about it. Of all the years I've lived as an immortal being, I never thought to be one to envy another's death. What I'd give. So, like, you start crying because, like, you pretty much just finished telling him that your life pretty much has no meaning. like you were born without a star, which means, like, you can't, like, ever experience, like, the blissful peace of, like, dying, knowing that you've fulfilled your, like, life, like, you've fulfilled it, like, you fulfilled your purpose, pretty much. And, like, the fact that she doesn't have a star makes her, that you don't have a star is, like, it makes you think, like, that you don't really have, like, a purpose. You're kind of just here. And, like, it makes you sad. And Sylus, like, looks at you, and he, like, watches you cry for a little bit, and then he smiles, and he, like, kind of cups your face, and he cups your cheek, and, like, turns your head to, like, make you look at him, and then, like, and then he, like, so that's like, what we're doing. Maybe the reason you weren't assigned a star is because there wasn't one bright enough. What do you mean? So, like, pretty much, he's, like, trying to make you feel better, and you're just like, what do you mean? Like, bruh, my life has no meaning. And, like, he, like, gently, like, strokes your cheek, and, like, brushes your tears away and stuff. And, like, yeah, that's where we are. You, kitten, are the brightest star of them all. There is no star brighter than you. Really? Yes, really. For all these years, I've been unable to experience any human pleasures. Any pleasures, for that matter. Everything just feels so empty sometimes. Everybody who's born with a star has some kind of purpose. Some kind of meaning. I always thought because I was never born with one, I never had one. I don't have a meaning. I don't have purpose. I'm just here. I've seen so many painful things. I've felt so much pain. I can never... I'm gifted to feel all of these things, yet I can never feel at peace. Most people would dream of immortality. For me, it's a curse. Something I'm stuck with. Something I can't get rid of. I'm cursed to walk this earth for as long as it will turn. So, like, pretty much, you're, like, feeling your feelings right now. You're just, like, really sad because you kind of just had this waking moment that you're just like, wow, my life kind of sucks because I have no meaning. So, like, what the fuck am I even here for? And, like, Sylus is, like, stroking your cheek. And then he just, like, he can't really, like, think of anything to say. So he kind of just, like, makes you like look at him. He like leans his face closer to like the point where like your noses are almost touching, and like yeah, that's not what I see when I look at you. What do you see when I look at you? I see the most beautiful being I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anyone more beautiful than you. You are kind, and your heart is one of the most purest things I've ever seen. I believe that your life has meaning. But I feel like your definition of meaning and mine are very different. What do you mean? Why did you travel all this way to come find me? Because I'm supposed to help you. That's what I was told. And why were you told? Because I'm meant to help you. That doesn't sound like you don't have meaning to me. But I don't understand. Just because you don't have a star telling you that you are meant, that you are worth something, doesn't mean that that's true. You are worth everything. You just need to believe it. And for as long as I've spent with you, you've given me no reason not to believe that you are worth everything. What is it? Is it okay if I try something? Yeah, of course. What did you want to try? Sylus, what is... Sorry. I've never felt that before. Neither have I. I think I liked it. Then you won't be opposed to me doing it again. No, I don't think I will. Good. 'Cause I think I want to do it again. I think I want you to. So yeah, that happens. And then you guys, like, have a heated, like, makeout session. You nasties probably thought I was gonna give you something. That ain't what I'm giving you, girlies. Absolutely not. It's implied, though. It's implied. Like, you guys have a heavy makeout session, and then, like, you know, things continue. And then, like, the morning comes around, and you guys are, like, chilling. And, like, I don't know what he sleeps on. I'm just gonna say he has a bed. So, in bed. And you guys are, like, snuggled in the bed sheets and stuff, and you're, like, cuddling. And, like, yeah, that's where we are. Kitten, did you sleep well? figured you did. I wasn't expecting it either. Well, it's up to you, kitten. This can be whatever you want it to be. Though, I wouldn't be opposed to maybe having this with you. If you'll have me, that is. I suppose it's supposed to answer my question. I don't think I know it just yet. You might have to try again. And maybe another. One more time. I think I heard you the first time. I guess this makes you mine then. I'm not disappointed. Are you? I'm glad to hear it. So, like, yeah, you guys become like a little boyfriend-girlfriend situation. And you guys, like, live through, like, that. And a part of him is scared because, like, he is worried that, like, the curse is gonna, like, make him kill you and stuff. But you're not too worried about it because you don't think that that's gonna happen. Like, you don't know why you don't think it's gonna happen, but you just don't feel the need to be frightened of him. So you just kind of just hang out and do that. But, yeah. And time passes and your relationship only gets better and stuff. And it's been like you guys live like years with this. Like, you guys are like, for years you guys are together and you guys are happy and stuff. And he hasn't tried to kill you yet, which is like a plus. But, yeah. And then one day he like takes you to like the little flower field that you guys hang out at. And he's like all happy and stuff. And yeah, that's where we are. Are you making another flower crown again? You're gonna run out of ideas, you know. And I'm gonna run out of space. I suppose it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Thank you. Yes, it's very pretty. I see something prettier, though. Yes, I was talking about you. Selling, you guys are doing that. You're making another flower crown. And he's like watching you make this flower crown. And he's like, wow, I'm going to run out of space in like my cave for these flower crowns. And then you're like, you're going to have to deal with it because I'm not stopping. And he was like, it's cool. And then like he like looks at you for a pretty long period of time. And he's like, there is something that I'm like wanting to tell you though. So that's where we are. There is actually something I wanted to share with you. Actually, more of a question that I've been wanting to ask. Listener, these past years that I've spent with you, I have been the happiest I've ever been, which I never thought would be possible. But you made it that way, and I can't thank you enough. But I thought of a way that I could start. So, like, he says that, and then, like, he gets down on one knee, and you, like, watch him do that, and then he pulls out, like, a ring, and then you, like, cover your mouth in shock, and then he just, like, pops the question. I'm gonna voice you for this, so, yeah. Listener, will you make me the happiest man in the world and let me call you my wife? Please. Are you sure? I've never been more sure of anything. Yes. Yes, Sylus, I'll marry you. So yeah, you say yes, because obviously, why wouldn't you? It's Sylus. Anyway, and then he, like, puts the ring on your finger, and then you guys share a smooch and stuff. And like, everything's, like, hunky-dory, but then there's, like, this, like, eerie, like, shadow, like, hanging, like, this eerie aura hanging over you, that, like, you feel like something bad's about to happen, and you don't know what it is, but you feel like something bad's going to happen. And then, like, you guys, like, spend a few months, like, minding your business, being happy that you guys are, like, engaged and stuff, and, like, minding your business. But, like, that eerie feeling never really goes away. Like, it stays. It stays for a while. And you don't know what it is. But, like, one day you, like, see Sylus is, like, not okay. And you, like, check on him and stuff. And, like, yeah, that's where you are. I'm gonna be voicing you again, too. I know I'm voicing you a lot, but it's needed, I feel. My love. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Sylus, you can't lie to me. I know something's wrong. I can feel it. I do suppose that lying to you is not the best move. No, it's not. Talk to me. If we are to be married, I want you to talk to me. I'm worried I made a mistake. A mistake? A mistake about what? I'm worried that I've given you an empty promise. What do you mean? With the proposal? Yes. Why? It's because of the curse. Yeah. Sylus, I don't think you're gonna hurt me. It's not about hurting you. It's about killing you. I don't want that to be what happens. It's not. Sylus, I'm not scared of you. You're not gonna kill me. I promise you. And if you do, it's okay. I don't have a star, remember? Maybe I can't die. We don't know that for sure, though. But we also don't know if it's true that I can die. I don't want to find out the hard way, though. So let's not find out. You should be more scared of me, but I'm not. You are my husband. Nothing that you do will ever frighten me. You're playing a dangerous game, listener. The best games are played when there's danger. I don't deserve you. If you didn't deserve me, you wouldn't have me. I love you, Sylus. I love you too, listener. So, like, yeah, that's happening. You guys have, like, your heartfelt little comfort session and all that other stuff. And, like, you guys, like, start making out and stuff. But you still feel like, you're feeling like, the feeling is stronger now. That, like, you know something's about to happen. Like, you just know. Like, you just know it's about to happen. And you guys fail to notice that there's, like, there has been, like, a guy that has been, like, stalking you and stuff. And, like, Sylus is a dragon. And he's like, I don't like that. So, like, he sneaks into, like, your little homey situation while you guys are, like, making out. But, like, at, like, the tail end, you see him. And, yeah. Let's just say it doesn't end well. It really doesn't. So, like, yeah, that's where we are. Oh my god. What? Sylus, move! But does he move? No, he doesn't. Because, you know, he doesn't know that what you see. He just, I don't know. So, like, yeah. Let's just say that, like, the person who stabs you, let's forget about the guy. Let's say the person who stabs Sylus is, like, the main character from the game, because, like, that does happen. She's, like, sent there to, like, kill him. But, like, yeah, so the person who stabs him is the main character from the game. And, you know, she stabs him, and then you get all upset, and then that, like, sparks, like, a whole thing. And, like, astrology doesn't really have anything to do with, like, the weather, but I feel like it'd be fun if, like, when you're sad, like, the weather, like, severely changes. I think it'd be fun. So, like, yeah, like, the weather, like, changes and it starts to rain and all that stuff, and then you get mad at her, the chick who stabbed him, and you're just like, and then you like flip out, and then she runs away and stuff because she's like, I fulfilled my thing and this chick's scary, I'm gonna go. And, like, yeah. No. Hey, Sylus. Hey, Sylus. Hey, it's okay. Hey, shh. It's okay. We can fix it. We can fix it. Hey, look at me. We can fix it. It's okay. It's okay. We can fix it. So, like, yeah, you're crying because, you know, your fiance is bleeding out in front of you, and you're like, no, it's fine. We can fix it. It's fine. And he, like, looks at you as he's, like, dying and stuff, and he's like, bitch, no, there's no fixing this. Like, I'm dying, girl. Like, I'm dying. And you're like, no, I don't want you to. And he's like, well, that's what's happening. So that's, like, where we are. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll fix it. We'll fix it. We can patch it up, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Listener, look at me. There's no fixing this. What do you mean? No. Don't say that. Don't say that. We can fix it. It's fine. I can do something. I can do something about it. I can do something about it. There's nothing you can do. I'm sorry. Please don't. No. It's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not okay. Don't say that. Please don't say that. It's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. No, please don't leave me, please. It's okay. Look. What's that? It's your star. It's burnt. Tell me what you told the deer. No, please, no, please, no. It's okay. You have to let me go. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. No. It's okay. It's okay. You... Don't die. Please don't die. Wherever you go, I go. When I proposed to you, our souls were bounded. And as our deaths, please don't. It's okay. You've fulfilled your job. You've ended my suffering. All you need to do is end it completely. Please don't. Please don't. So, like, you're crying and you're, like, holding him because he's dying. And, like, he asks you to, like, tell him, like, what you told the deer. Because it's, like, low-key kind of, like, a part of the process. Like, you gotta tell them that, like, they've lived a long life and that they can let go and stuff to, like, give them, like, a peaceful death and stuff. But, like, yeah, so he, like, tells you that, like, it's gonna be okay and that, yeah, so, like, you finally agree to, like, say it. Sylus. Yes. You lived a long life. It's okay. You can let go now. I love you, listener. I love you too, Sylus. I'm sorry. So, like, you do that, and then, like, Sylus pretty much, like, dies. And then you just, like, keep crying and stuff. And, yeah. Sylus. Sylus. No, no, no. No. Sylus. Sylus. No, no, no. Come back, come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come back, come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, like, yeah, you guys are, like, crying over, like, Sylus's dead body. And, like, you are you, like, stay there until you, like, feel better, I guess. And then you, like, leave and, like, you stay in, like, the cave for a while, then you, like, feel too much pain, so you leave. And, like, you, like, put him back, like, in the cave. You just, like, kind of leave him there. And, yeah. So, and then time passes. So this is, like, years later. Like, time skip to years later. And you are walking around in a city, like the N109 zone, which is the city that you're in. So you've been, like, walking around doing what you've been doing, like, helping people, like, helping them pass on to, like, the net, like, pass, like, just doing what you've been doing, like, watching over, like, the people with stars and shit. And, like, you've been sad because, like, you know, your fiance is dead, and you kept, like, the wedding ring, like, your wedding ring, and you left his with him. So it's, like, a part of him is with you, blah, blah. But, like, yeah, so you, like, go to the N109 zone to, like, make yourself feel better, to, like, distract yourself. And then, you know, a couple of, like, creepy guys are following you to, like, rob you and stuff. Because, yeah. And they're gonna, like, and you're, like, a goddess. You're, like, the goddess of, like, astrology and stuff. So they were gonna, like, rob you and then, like, take some of your stuff so they could, like, sell it on, like, and, like, in auctions and stuff. Like, auctions. And like, you're, like, running down the street, like, trying to get away. But then, like, you, like, get stuck in, like, an area. And they find you, and then they were, like, about to rob you, but then, like, magical stuff shows up, like, magical red smoky stuff shows up, and, like, these two guys showed up and they were like, oh, haha, you thought you could do all of them, yeah, so. And then, you know, that's what's happening. Yeah. Yeah. I'm done voicing you guys, by the way. So yeah. Yeah. Nowhere to run now. No, don't cry. It'll be painless. Hopefully. We're just gonna take some of your stuff. We don't have to hurt you. Unless you struggle. You won't struggle, will you? So, yeah, that's happening. And then, you know, the all the other stuff I said happens, like the magical red stuff, and then the two guys that showed up. Yeah, there you go. Ha. Look at you. You look stupid. Oh, hey. Wait, Karen, look. I think we found her. Should we tell boss? I think we should tell boss. Well, yeah. Kieran, say something. What? What happened? Oh, shit. That is her. Wait, how do we know it's such as someone that looks like her? Yeah, you're right. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Can we see your hand for a second? The left one. No, dude, it's her. Should we tell boss? Yeah, we should tell boss. Duh. Okay. Hold on. You stay there. Hold on. So, like, they, like, start yelling. Like, boss, come on. Come out. Come on, you gotta see what we found and stuff. And, like, and then, you know, you're just, like, looking at them. Just, like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, I'm scared. I just want to run away and stuff and blah, blah, blah. But then, like, you hear, like, a voice appear from, like, behind you. And, like, yeah. Boss. Hello? Is this even working? Boss! I don't think it's working, dude. Give it to me. Boss. Hello, boss. Yeah, it's broken, dude. Sorry. We had something important, but he's not responding. Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, you're, like, watching that happen, and you're, like, about to just bounce, but then you, like, bump into someone, you bump into someone, and you're just, like, you fall on your butt, because you're, like, you bumped into someone, and you're just, like, God damn it, like, and then you, like, look up, and your like, face is just, like, no fucking way. Like, yeah, that's what happened. Well. Look what we have here. What's the matter? Look like you've seen a ghost. Is this how you say hello to new friends? So, yeah, you pretty much just, like, stare at him, like, awestruck, and then, like, he says what he says, and you're just like, and, like, and then you just, like, kind of get up, and you're, like, smiling, you're crying, like, happy tears, that you get up, and you hug him, because, like, you know it's Sylus, like, it's like, you know it's him, so you go, and you, like, run up to him, and you hug him, and he, like, spins you around, and stuff, and, like, yeah, it's where we are. Hello, kitten. I've missed you. It's nice to know you're still wearing it. I assume that your answer is still the same. You didn't change your mind, did you? Didn't think so. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. So, like, yeah, you're reunited with your fiance who you thought was dead. And, like, you're just, like, looking at him like, how the fuck are you even alive? And he's just like, I'll explain that later. It's fine. We don't need to talk about it right now. And, like, you know, you guys kiss, and he's like, you didn't change your mind about marrying me, have you? And you're like, fuck no, I haven't. The fuck? And you're like, and he's like, that's good, because I still want to marry you. And you're like, I still want to marry you. So, like, yeah, that's where we are. What's the matter? That's a story for another day. It's okay. I'm here now. I told you, our souls are bound. Wherever you go, I go. I love you. And that's it. Yay. This took me literally all fucking day. All day. All fucking day. And I still have to edit the rest of it. And everything got all, like, mixed up, so I gotta line everything up properly, which is gonna take for fucking ever, and I still have shit to do around my house. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you didn't, okay. Sorry, I guess. But if you did enjoy this video, that makes me super happy. Again, please do not come into my comment section telling me, oh, your Sylus impression is terrible, and you sounded nothing like him, and everything was so corny, and blah, 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 blah. Please don't do that. Please don't come into my comment section and be assholes, please. And I'm not talking to any of my subscribers, because I don't think they're going to do that. But if you're an asshole and you watch this video, and that's what you do, well, first of all, your comment's just gonna get deleted. That's it. Like, yeah. But, like, I am aware that this video is not the best out of all of the ones that I have. Is it the longest? Absolutely. Because I'm looking right now, it's 104 minutes long. So that's, like, I don't even know how many hours that is. Because, like, I don't know. But, yeah, I did my best with this. And Sylus, please don't hate me. I will be tagging Mary Audios in this so she can see. I'll probably tag ASMR Quinny too, because she's very excited for this. So, yeah. I did my best with this. If it was bad, it was bad. I'm sorry. And I know the voice was horrible, but I spent all day on this. I truly did. And I still have stuff to do before my mom gets home. So, I guess with all that said, you don't have to comment anything, and yeah, But if you do, please make sure that they are respectful, please, because I did my best with this. And I tried very, very hard. This was something new that I did. Sorry, I got cut off. This was something new that I did, and I did my very, very best, and I spent all day on it. So, and I still have to edit it, which I'm probably not going to post this or get this out till, like, freaking, I don't know, like, nighttime for me, if I'm lucky. But I'll probably be distracted whilst I'm editing this, so I mean, like, the latest you'll probably get it is, like, midnight, 1 in the morning. For me, anyway. But, yeah, I will do my best to make more Eddie videos. That'll probably be something I do tomorrow, because I do have something in the works that doesn't really take that long to make. So, yeah, you'll probably get a new Eddie video tomorrow, maybe. That's if you behave. Anyway, but yeah, but until then, I love you, cherry blossoms, and I hope you have a beautiful morning, evening, or night, wherever it is you may bloom. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!